Sugarplums, welcome back to my channel. Guys, in today's DIY, this is gonna be an experiment. I'm gonna go ahead and try to epoxy that purse and customize it. Now, I've seen a lot of people customizing, very expensive purse or just their regular purses, but they use usually acrylic paint. And also, I've seen people made purses with epoxy, but they are usually with like a silicone mold. They have to pour the epoxy and put the purse together. So this is going to be an experiment. Now, this purse, I don't care much about it. I have it in my closet. I haven't used it at all. So I'm going to use it for my experiment. So what I want to go ahead and try to do first, I want to have like a very nice and smooth surface to work with. So I'm going to go ahead and use like a clear epoxy on the purse. Now, there's many ways you can do that. If you're just going to be adding epoxy in only a certain part of the purse, you don't need to do the clear all over it. But I want to do the whole front, the flip part of the purse, so I'm gonna go ahead and add epoxy all over the top part. Now we're gonna be learning as we're doing that, guys, so make sure you watch the whole video for the little tip and trick at the end of the video for you to do. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add all the clear, and then what I'm gonna be doing is let it sit for about like 4 hours, and then I'll come back once it's okay to touch. It's still bendy but okay to touch. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna close the purse and let it finish curing the lid of the purse, completely closed like so. This is the next day. You can see the purse is nice and the epoxy take really well on it, guys. And this is like a full leather type of purses, so different material may react different way with the epoxy. So this is for like a leather or like a full leather material. Now, as I'm showing you guys, you can see we still have like some low part of the epoxy that didn't take, or if you were just to leave it with the clear, you'll definitely need to go over it again with like another coat to make sure everything is nice and smooth. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start adding my colors because yes, it's an experiment. We want to see everything that we can be doing. We want to do it, and again, I'm gonna go for those colors. Nothing specific. Again, like I'm saying, it's not a person I'm gonna use. It's just like an experiment. So if we were to do like, something in the future, we know that it's gonna be working. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm showing you if you want to add like, some type of design, like flowers, or you want to draw your own design, you can as well do that. But I'm not going for this. Again, it's just like an experiment, guys, and I'm pretty sure I will be saying experiment a lot of time in this video. But I'm showing you if you just go and want to do that, you can just use like maybe like a paintbrush, like a thin paintbrush to do your design. But also I'm gonna be showing you, I'm gonna be using one of those you paint spatula thingies, and you can also do that as I'm showing you at the finish, adding all my colors where I wanted them to be using the spatula, so I can easily glide it and do it that way. Also, if you want to do that, you can do that as well with that tool. So once I finish adding all my color the way I want, and again, guys, I'm using my my torch and I'm using it on low heat. You don't want to burn your purse because your purse is a leather or plastic or whatever you want, what type of purse you want. You just want to use it only where you have the epoxy and low heat. So this is what we have so far. I decided to go ahead again. We're gonna leave it like this for at least 4 to 5 hours, and later on we'll go and close it again so it can get that nice shape when it's completely cured. You don't want it to cure open because the epoxy tends to be hard, so close it before you before it's completely cured. Basically, wait for you to be able to touch it like I'm showing you right now. Once you be able to touch it, it's not sticky, just close the purse and let it finish curing overnight. Again, I'm gonna be doing that, and then I'm gonna be showing you guys if you want to be done at that point, you are done. You don't have to do anything else to it. But this is an experiment. I want to go all the way. I want to add some some bling to it and see how we can attach like some bling to the purse and have it stick and stay. So this is how the purse. I was very pleasantly surprised to see how beautiful it looked. We have that beautiful shine. The color is very vibrant and it looks fantastic, guys. So yes, it's something that you most definitely can do if you want to do your own customization with epoxy without having to do like a brand new purse, or without having to do like acrylic paint. And if you want to do acrylic paint as well, but you want to add like a coat of clear epoxy to seal it, yes, you can most definitely do that as well. And I'm showing you, this is what the purse look like. We have like the purse handle. I put that inside the purse, so I don't have any epoxy on it, because I don't want to have any epoxy on it. You know, I want it to be flexible enough to be taken on and off if you want to. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add my bling in it, and I'm using that sheet of bling, guys. The backing is have like a very thick, like epoxy, like silicone type of sticky on the back. And guys, let me tell you, those stickers, those diamond bling is so beautiful. I use it many times on my channel when I was doing like furniture DIY. So when it's dark and the light hit it, it's over. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I'll leave the link for everything for you in the description box below if you want to try that. If you want to buy that sticker as well, all you have to do is click on the Amazon store and link, and then you'll find everything that I'm using inside that store as well. And also, I'm gonna go ahead and add it on every edges, you know, to kind of clean up the color part. It's gonna look a little bit something like this. And also, I wanted to add a little bit more bling in it, so I'm gonna go with very beautiful thing that I got from Totally Daiso, guys. I use Totally Daiso all the time on my channel, and they are super expensive, and their bling is high quality, guys. Trust me, you have to try them out. I'll also leave the link for their website in the description box below for you guys if you want to go and check out. They have many new collection coming, and this is part of their new collection. It's the crown collection, and it's beautiful. Those are not brooch. They don't come, they literally come just like the pendant like this, with no the pin on the back, so it's easy for you to use. So I decided to go with that crown, and I'm gonna add it and glue it, and I'm using 5-minute epoxy to glue that. I'm just gonna go ahead and glue it right there at the end of the little strip that's on the purse itself. And once this is cured, I'm gonna go ahead and finish the purse, adding another layer of epoxy on it, because I want everything to be nice and smooth. That black part, I want this to be very nice and smooth, because right now you have the bling wrap that give you the different layer on it. You can touch and see that the different layer. I don't want that. So to cure, to attach my bling to the purse, I decided, you know what, the best way to do it is add a layer of clear epoxy drizzle over the bling. And don't worry about it, guys, you still have all the beautiful shine by adding the clear epoxy on top of the bling. It's just gonna make sure it stay and stick. And I'm gonna go ahead with my crushed crystal and diamond black from Black Diamond, and then I'm gonna mix them with some epoxy again. I'm gonna add that where I have the black, and a little bit on top of the colors. I'm just gonna go ahead and add the crushed crystal to add more bling to it. And this is what we have now. The whole purse is completely leveled and snap, nice and smooth. I'm gonna go ahead again, let it cure overnight, and 4 hours into the curing, I'm gonna go ahead and close it again. You have to make sure that you close your purse, you know, 4 or 5 hours into the curing, or to make sure that your purse is, you know, cure the right way. Now, if you don't want a purse that have the flip lid open and close, but if you're doing one of the purse that you can open, you know, side to side, then you don't have to do this part, but you have to do it like one side at a time, of course. Now, this is the next day, guys. This is the purse completely done. I was so surprised to see how beautiful and how nice the epoxy took, you know, on top of the purse. It's very nice, very smooth. The blings are still, everything is super beautiful. Now, tip and trick that you need to do. Now, if you're doing this on a purse that you're gonna be using, make sure to use tape or to glue, you know, any type of tape that you have to seal out any places that you're not gonna have epoxy. As you can see, I had quite a lot of leakage because again, we're doing it as learning as we're doing it. And make sure that when you open the purse, if you're using like one of the flip lid open purse like I'm using right now, don't try to use it all the way up after it's the epoxy cure on it, because otherwise you're gonna kind of mess up the epoxy on it. Just open it to the point that you want to open. And definitely the main point, guys, is adding tape. Tape every single part that you don't want the epoxy to drip to. Add the tape. It will save you a lot of time, and it also will save your purse, because that way you won't have any epoxy on the part that you don't want the purse to have. And that's it, guys. This is my little tip and trick. This is my little experiment for you guys. And also keep in mind that once you finish adding the epoxy on your purse, it's gonna be a lot heavier than it was before. So this is one thing that to keep in mind. The epoxy will make the purse a little bit heavier. So that's it, guys, for today. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to like the video, comment, leave a like below, and share it with your friend and family. Also, if you're your first time here, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys so much, and until next time, guys, I'll see you. Be blessed and stay blessed. I love you guys. Bye.